For Soapbox, we put up posters asking, did the vegan protesting go too far, and
did MAFS deserve the attention that it got on TV?
Yeah, so we'll be looking at the answers that people wrote on those posters and discussing them.
Woohoo!
Also, Tank is MIA today. He's not dead. I did some research that he needs to be in a safe environment, the same environment. So I'm not going to be putting him on the show anymore. I did.
Oh, wow.
I did. So, sorry Tank for the stress as of recent. Anyway, moving on.
Should we start with MAFS? Just to
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun.
So, obviously, I'm sure a majority of you know about MAFS, Married at First Sight, the recent reality TV show that just finished. And we got people's thoughts. Majority of it was a no.
Yeah, harsh opinions.
Yeah. But look, I fell victim of MAFS, I must say.
I think most Australians
yeah. So we're going to just start off with a few, people just saying, no, it's hot trash.
It's a guilty pleasure.
No, it's dumb.
Yes, oh my god.
No, but people love shitty drama.
They all made a damn fool of themselves.
Shit show.
Who watches that shit?
And it's so good.
Fake as shit.
Yeah. Then we did have a few serious notes, which is nice. And then someone did mention, no, because marriage should be about love, not some random drama shoved onto eligible victims. That is so true.
I thought that was really good.
But also, the victims, did put themselves out there. They did apply for the show.
They did talk a lot about mental health on that show, actually, and how it was quite horrible for them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they did go through some shit, which is unfortunate. Because, I'm sure they weren't expecting it.
No. I think there's still the argument of the whole, when's the LGBT community going to be included in a show like that?
That's true.
Because marriage is for everyone now.
Marriage is for everyone.
And it always should have been.
As 100%. Someone else said, no, the purpose of the show wasn't about the experiment anymore, just stupid scripted drama. Which is so true.
Oh my gosh, so true.
All scripted, literally.
Yeah. People have found ads of the people that were on MAFS.
On MAFS, I know, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, so I think, it's just...
yeah, and also someone it's also kind of sad because the shit that did happen, you're like, were they told to be a bitch? Were they told to play the victim?
Yeah.
They did maybe portray her as...
Yeah. That's it. It's the editing and, I feel like,
And I've heard that, some say that, 99% of the stuff that they filmed we didn't even get to see. We saw maybe 1% of what they actually filmed because they're there for 24 hours in a day.
Yeah. And
we see 45 minutes of that.
Yeah. So they just edit it down.
And someone did say some of the relationships glorified abuse.
That's so true because Cyril was a bit crazy for a while there. That's a good point. That's a really good point actually.
Yeah. And someone else just said, save yourself the trouble, but Cam and Jules. Cam and Jules. Yeah, I actually saw them.
No, you didn't.
I'll put up my selfie with Cam and Jules here.
Are we going to be able to edit that?
I don't know.
Do we know how to?
Anyway, that was MAFS.
Yeah, that's MAFS.
Done. Cool.
Stop it. Go again. So, the other question that we asked was, did the vegan protesting go too far? So, there was, about a month ago, a group of people who have a vegan diet decided that they were going to protest their cause nationwide. There was a specific, quite, what got a bit violent and very disruptive protest in Melbourne. So a group of people blocked the intersection of Flinders and Swanston Street in the heart of Melbourne for several hours. 39 people were charged for that. There was also a cafe that had to shut down after 4 months of harassment, which was via phone calls. They tried changing their number, didn't work. So we asked, did it go too far? Or was this, did they not intend on it being violent? We just wanted to see what people thought. So I thought the most important one there was it actually prevented innocent people from working.
Yeah.
Which is because they blocked such a huge part of Melbourne. People couldn't get to their jobs.
Yeah.
So, if you're a casual worker and you just don't show up, you don't get that money.
You don't get that money,
no.
So
I think that's kind of where protesting went too far.
Affected innocent people who aren't even a part of it, who don't want any part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between being on the side of the street and being like, hey, try this, instead of being like, don't go to work and listen to us. And then there are people who had a bit of a dig at it, of course, and it's called the food chain for a reason. There was a lot of fuck vegans, that's alright though. But there was a point here that someone made. I don't necessarily agree with it, but we discussed people's opinions on here. This was someone's opinion, so I'm going to read it. I don't get the hate. Non-violent protesting is literally what Gandhi and Martin Luther King are famous for. How is it any different? I think this was a bit different.
A little bit different.
A little bit different.
It was kind of violent.
Yeah, it was kind of violent. You know, to be fair, some of Martin Luther King's protests did get violent. They are not on the same level.
Yeah. No.
Veganism and black rights are not on the same level.
Definitely not.
Just want to establish that now.
Yeah, no, I'm on the other side of that as well.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the same.
No.
So with the violent protesting, they undermined their own cause. You know, they tried to put it out there, but got, I'm sure, the wrong outcome, I guess, because of what happened.
And you know, I think that there is a way to go about it, which Grilled recently did great. They're not serving meat anymore on Mondays. So meatless Mondays.
Meatless Mondays,
Fair
enough.
They just refuse to serve meat. It's not that they're saying you have to come to us and you have to not eat meat. They're just saying if you want to come to us on a Monday, we don't do meat on Mondays.
Right.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays. They do meat.
It's not Monday.
Just not Monday.
Fair enough.
I think that's a much better way to go about it.
Absolutely.
And I think that these people that thought that they were doing good should probably take a
note out of their book.
Yeah, just a little tip.
Just a little page.
Little tip, just read that one.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Someone else said everyone is missing the point.
Which is kind of the same. They undermined it. They just...
Some people hate them enough, and some people really hate them. Like.
Yeah. So there was another one where they broke into like a goat farm.
Oh yeah.
And
go to people's farms.
I know.
Like I don't understand that. Like that is someone's living. That is someone's work. That is someone's job.
Yeah.
Let them do that.
Yeah.
Don't go and shit on it because you don't support that.
No,
like,
and the thing is, they should be, if they're going to be targeting something, not that I support violent protesting, but feeding lots. Where animals are locked in small cages or given nothing but like corn kernels for months. Not someone's like goat farm of like 15. Like, it's okay. They're going to be alright. Someone did say people have the right to protest. I can't argue that.
No,
I think that the violent protesting isn't okay. I think making someone close their business isn't okay.
Yeah. People not getting to work is not okay.
Yeah. Like protesting is okay.
Fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do it in another way.
Yeah. It was just, it really was the whole, you missed the mark so hard that now everyone hates the idea of it. I personally think veganism could be great for the world.
Yeah,
for environmental reasons.
People just, some people just do it in the wrong way.
Yeah.
They try and turn people in the wrong way. They rub them the wrong way.
Yeah.
People are like, no, well, I'm not going to do that now.
Yeah, like agriculture really does have such a massive impact on the environment. You know, and with climate change being such a pressing issue right now, it wouldn't be a bad way for the world to go, we're not going to achieve it this way at all.
No, definitely not. And yeah, with the way that there are some places in Australia, even the way they treat the animals is terrible.
Oh, absolutely.
And they should, I don't know,
you know, that should be their priority.
Yeah.
Elaborating on that point, someone did say they don't know who the people are helping Australia survive. So these protesting vegans went the wrong way about this. They targeted the wrong people, like we said before. It's not your local farmers that live out in country towns. It's people that are pumping steroids into chickens so that they're ready to eat in 5 days. It's people that are, you know, leaving pigs in cages their entire lives. I think that's what vegans are mad about, and they go and attack a local farmer.
They missed that point. Yeah, definitely.
They don't understand who's helping.
That's all for this week. We'll be back next week with another video. We're not quite sure what the serious question is yet. But
we're talking about the Met Gala. We're going to talk about the Met Gala.
The Met Gala.
I'm so excited to hear what people think about it.
Yeah,
I really am. I think it could be kind of serious if we wanted it to be.
We could, but yeah, we'll wait and we'll let you guys know what our serious question is when we post the posters. But yeah, definitely the Met Gala we'll discuss because we just love it.
That's cool. That's all for now. So thank you so much for watching. Next week,
get on your soapbox. That's it for this week's topics, guys. Oh,
there's so many S's in that sentence.